What if you could build enterprise applications just by describing what you need? No more months of development, no more complex coding. With ToolJet, you can now build and deploy production-ready applications and workflows in minutes using just natural language. Building an enterprise application with ToolJet is simple. Here's how it works. First, describe your application in natural language, just like you'd explain it to a colleague. ToolJet generates a complete product requirements document, including UI layout designs, data model architecture, and required queries. You can review and modify the PRD until it perfectly matches your needs. Once you approve, your application is ready for generation. Watch as your application comes to life, exactly as specified in the PRD. Need to make some changes? Simply describe them in natural language and watch as your application updates in real time.
Let's see it in action by building an application using natural language. All you have to do is describe the application that you want to build, and ToolJet will handle the rest. Once you describe an application, ToolJet generates a product requirements document. This includes an overview of the proposed interface, data model, and essential queries, serving as a structured roadmap for the build. Carefully review each item to ensure it aligns with project requirements, from layout details to data handling. Upon final approval, the PRD directs the creation of the initial application. Then, the Visual App Builder displays a generated layout. The entire layout is built using ToolJet's low-code components. If you expand the Queries panel at the bottom, you can see the queries that have been created to connect to the database table to manage your application data. Now let's navigate to the database section. Here, you will see a new database table that is generated based on the PRD that was approved earlier. Now, let's return to our application and move forward. To make changes, we'll add a button component to the interface using a simple instruction in natural language. Once the button is placed, you can reposition it or refine its properties through the Visual App Builder. Whether adjusting colors, labels, or integrating new features, the modifications can be applied directly in the Visual App Builder or through AI with simple instructions. Next, we consult the built-in AI chatbot in the Learn tab to seek assistance. We just need to type a question, and ToolJet provides step-by-step guidance. For example, if you ask about setting up an alert using JavaScript, the chatbot walks you through the entire process with a detailed explanation and relevant documentation links. Because this happens in one interface, there's no need to switch between multiple pages or tools, reducing context switching and accelerating development. Whether you're adding new components or custom code, the chatbot offers concise answers with practical examples. By combining a conversational interface with real-time app editing, ToolJet supports both technical and non-technical users in building features quickly. For developers who wish to use code, ToolJet offers AI assistance in writing code directly within your queries. This ensures that you don't need to use external AI tools to generate code. Just enter a prompt asking for the code that you need, and within seconds, the AI generates a fully functional script. The generated code follows best practices, ensuring compatibility with ToolJet's execution environment. This eliminates the need to write complex scripts from scratch. Now, we prepare to deploy our finalized app. ToolJet follows an environment-based deployment process. Each environment maintains its own configuration and security settings, ensuring that updates can be tested without impacting live data. Moving from one environment to another takes just a few clicks, and administrators can review and approve changes before release. This structured approach ensures smooth and controlled rollouts. Beyond deployment, ToolJet enables the creation of AI-driven workflows by integrating services like OpenAI, Gemini, Claude, Portkey, and more. These AI integrations allow applications to process text, generate content, analyze data, or automate decision-making without requiring external scripting. For example, we are running an OpenAI-powered workflow here to process customer sentiment analysis through a webhook. You can also use schedulers and cron jobs to trigger these AI-driven workflows. Next, ToolJet addresses enterprise security, including single sign-on and granular role-based access control. Administrators can assign and manage user permissions at a detailed level, ensuring only authorized individuals can view or modify data and apps. This level of built-in governance sets ToolJet apart. Ready to generate and deploy your first app? Get started at tooljet.ai.